As promised, here's my review of the Victorian Fairy Tales, this being the Oxford World's Classics hardcover edition. Just like all the others in this collection, the book is covered with this rather coarse buckram, and the paper is rather pulpy, and it's perfect bound rather than Smith's sewn. That doesn't really bother me. I've really come to embrace the Oxford World's Classics, just because I really like the design. I think that they look very, very smart, very neat. I really like this idea of having the title vertically down the front. The paper is, it's quite pulpy. I know that it's going to yellow very fast. It's just the way it goes. I really like the contents. I think that the notes are absolutely worth having. And let me just walk you through the contents here with the introduction, the note on the texts, select bibliography, chronology of the literary fairy tale. Then we've got two stories to get us introduced, for very well-known Rumpelstiltskin and the Princess and the Peas. Then we've got the Victorian fairy tales per se, the story of the three bears, the King of the Golden River, the Rose and the Ring, the Golden Key, the little lame prince and his travelling cloak, which is 6 counts in quite a long one. The Wanderings of Arasmon, the wife's first wedding ring, the Selfish Giant, Prince Prigio, I don't know, the Queen Who Flew, the Story of the Herons, the Reluctant Dragon, Melisande, and Dymchurch Flit, which I didn't actually know as a Rudyard Kipling story. And then the appendices, which is it's quite copious. There are several essays written as prefaces to various compilations of fairy tales from Victorian times. It's very, very interesting. And then the explanatory notes, which is the main thing that you tend to buy these Oxford World's Classics editions for. Every single story is has its own notes at the end. It's got its own introduction. Let's give you an example. There we go. So the Story of the Herons has got its introduction, and then its couple of notes. So the particular page is marked. There'll be a little asterisk on the page next to the particular word, and this is the explanation. I wanted to show you how nicely illustrated the book is as well. There's first of all the titles. I've got this nice little device, and the first letters are decorated like that, which I think is quite nice, and such a basic format really. And there are lots of illustrations throughout. Various illustrators. Let's try and find some others. So these editions tend to be for scholarly use, which is why I'm quite surprised to see so many illustrations. But I suppose they're kind of part of the tradition, aren't they? The illustrations. pretty sure I'm skipping a lot of them here. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. It's quite a simple edition. But yeah, those notes really make it worthwhile, and it's a great collection of stories. They're really fun to read for children and for grown-ups, and yeah, as I say, in a very presentable packaging. Let me see. It's a little bit darker, a little bit more purple than what's appearing on my screen right now. So if you can imagine a little bit more fuchsia than this, not quite as bright, not quite as light as this. It's a few shades darker. Yeah, just to give you an accurate idea of the actual colour. There we go. Well, guys, I hope you liked the very quick overview. If you did, please remember to leave a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Thanks very much for watching, and see you soon.